Alright, well look, fresh out of jail,
Prison.
Karma5hunnit.
Hey, fuck how you feel, bitch, I'm thuggin'. I post with that chop if you play it, get ugly. Grimy ass nigga, I'll rob my own cousin. I'm back on the run, so I'm hot like an oven. You don't want no smoke, little bitch, you was friend. I was looking at selling on orange like a pump. And I fire you stay, you get wrapped like a mummy. I catch me, I op, I'ma down them in pub. Got locked in that cage and Lil' Karma said nothing. They asking me questions, I'm changing the subs. That nigga got killed and they say I'm a suspect. Buy a new gun, then you better go bust it. Trap with them tools, getting ready for combat. Like talk shit, but you can't get your dog back. Come through the hood.
How you been?
I just been vibing, man, bulling, trying to stay up out the way, get to this money, man. That's just what is going on. That's the business.
It's good to see you out, man. And hopefully we stay out, man. So we gonna jump right into it, though, man. It seems like the last 2 years you've been in and out of the joint, man. What are you gonna do different now that you're out?
I mean, I was on probation and shit, so I feel like that shit really just a setup. You know, and I had a lot of shit going on in life and a lot of shit going on in the past, you know, just, you know, general shit like street shit and stuff like that, you know. So I'm glad I took the time I took to sit out. Like, me going away for the time I went away for was probably one of the biggest blessings and one of the best learning experiences I could ask for. It helped turn me into a better person, helped me, you know, evolve my mindset and the way I look at shit and the way I move and the way and do what I'm supposed to do, you feel me? So I feel like this time I'm mentally prepared to do what I have to do, to stay home with a game plan. I already had the foundation. Now it's just time to put in the work and step out the way, you feel me?
Real talk. Now, but before you went in, it was like you was the top rapper out here. One of the top dudes out here. I would have probably put you at the top 5, especially 2020. With you being incarcerated, did that hurt your music at all?
I mean, I want to say, of course, like, you know, I want to say, yeah, like, me being in and out of jail, I feel like it's one of the main things that just stopped me from, like, being bigger and better than, you know, kind of kept me in the same position I was in. But yeah, I feel like definitely a lot did change with it, but I do appreciate the fans that stayed with me. Like, yeah, a lot left, a lot came back, you know what I'm saying? Like, the ones that stayed with me, like, I've only got, like, 8 videos out on YouTube. Like, I ain't never really took the music shit, the rap shit, like, serious. Never went full throttle with it. I would drop a video like once every 2-3 months and it do good, and people still sharing music from 2-3 years ago like it's new. So that shit just like a big blessing to me. That just showed me, like, if I just stay consistent in what I can do.
Did you feel like dudes passed you up though, as far as, you know, in the city with you being locked up?
I don't watch nobody else. I don't worry about what nobody else doing, you know. I'm in my own lane, you know what I'm saying? And in my eyes, ain't nobody really could pass me up just because of the fact of who I am and what I can do. Like, you ain't never gonna win watching the next man. And if anybody doing good or even doing better, like, if it's for the city, I'm happy for him, you know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna hate on the next nigga, you feel me? That's just how it gotta be. Once you start hating on people, that energy come right back around for you, and God ain't gonna help you prosper.
And speaking of the hate, why do you feel like a lot of rappers kind of had a grudge towards you?
I just feel like maybe it's because of my potential. Maybe they see what I can do. Like, one thing I'm big on is I feel like I'm different, you know. I don't ride nobody else's wave, you know what I'm saying? I did all this shit on my own, really. Like, you know, I had a little help, you know, I was around other big artists, you know, that kind of pushed my social media in a way that kind of just you know, helped me grow and help, I guess, expand my name a little bit more. But they, you know, I made my own music. I did what I had to do, and I mean, you just gotta have that it factor, you feel me? So, I mean, I just feel like they have a grudge on me or envy me because they know my potential, you know what I'm saying? Though, a lot of niggas ain't cool with seeing the next man do better than them. That's a female tendency, though. That's some bitch nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I ain't worried about no nigga. I'm just worried about me and the team, man. As long as we all eat, there's enough money out here for all of us, you feel me?
Most definitely. And how difficult was it being on the sidelines at one point, watching a bigger artist kind of get that shine and them not, you know, basically pass the torch to you?
I ain't gonna lie, like, I love this shit, though. Like, I'm not in it for anybody to put me on or anybody to pass the torch to me at all. Like, I love seeing my niggas shine. So like if you my nigga at one point and you doing better than me, I'm never gonna be like, well damn bro, like let me get some spotlight, like let me do this, let me do that. Nah, hell no. You know, I love seeing my niggas shine, so it's kind of like I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? It never really bothered me to be in the background because I mean, you know, that's just how I am. Like I come from a different background. I don't hate on nobody. I don't hate on no nigga. Like as a young nigga, I was very arrogant. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a word. I don't know. I was very arrogant, hard-headed. So I was more involved in the streets to even worry about what the music industry had or what niggas had going on. Like, you know, the rap shit was like I was living two lives. It was kind of hard. You know what I'm saying?
Coming in the game, a lot of people seen you around Rich Greedy. You know, y'all were rolling together. What exactly went wrong during that point? If you can kind of give details.
I don't want to go too much into detail about it. We had a disagreement. You know, we wasn't see eye to eye. Like it was just a bunch of bullshit going on. Like, you know, but it's in the past. It's like I said, it's years ago. You know what I'm saying? This shit like 2-3 years ago. So, you know, I wish nothing but the best for the nigga. You know, I really don't got no problems with no niggas out here. Ain't nobody, it's all words. I'm not gonna beef with a nigga over words. I'm not finna, you know, it's about money, it's about business, it's about getting rich, you know what I'm saying? Niggas stay out my way, I'ma stay out the way, square business.
Do you think, would it be possible, and you know, if y'all be able to one day, if y'all be able to do a sit down, if it was on the table, if y'all could probably, you know, fuck all the homeboys being around if y'all too, because I know a lot of the time this the entourage is probably like, hey, fuck that, you know. But I mean, but would y'all be able to just, you know, sit down and have a, you know, sit down, not necessarily be friends, but just, you know, put the past aside?
Maybe, I don't know, like that's not something I plan on doing. Like I said, like it's not something that, you know, I'm in my own lane, you feel me? So like if it came down to it, I guess like in a business situation or money wise, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like if it came down to us, like, you know, cause I mean we two rappers in the city, we both got a name, so I feel like, you know, like, I mean, but as far as like I ain't friendly. Like once it's kind of like once some shit happen, it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga not fucked about the situation, you know, nigga just, it's like I said, it's years old. So a nigga really not even in the past no more. It's like I came home, I'm on a new chapter. Like, I can't be worried about what the next man doing or what the next man got going on. Like, that's the least of my worries. But if it come to a sit down, I mean, it gotta be money involved at it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be buddy with no nigga, you feel me? Nigga real, you know, like, nigga really just in his own lane, fuck with the niggas that rock with him when he was gone. You know, like I'm not a rapper. I mean, I'm a rapper, I make music and shit, but I don't consider myself a rapper. Like, I done been through a lot of shit, you know, that changed my mindset. I ain't nothing like these niggas. These niggas ain't nothing like me, you hear me? No, so it'll be hard to see eye to eye with other niggas, you know, they ain't, you know, just like me.
I feel you. Now, you know, being back and forth in and out of jail, do you feel like since you're coming home, you're kind of mentally, you're maturing in a sense?
Hell yeah. That's like I said, like that was part of like the biggest shit, like, of my mental growth is going to prison and seeing like, oh shit, these niggas got 30-40 years. Like, that shit ain't no game. Like, these people will take your life. You know what I'm saying? It make you want to mature and you want to learn, because these niggas in prison, some people in the prison are the smartest people in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to know how to move, how to talk, and how to make literally nothing into something. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely matures you. You got to learn how to move. You got to learn how to just do certain shit, man. Like, you ever sold drugs with a cop in the room? You know what I'm saying? That's some bad shit. You feel me? Like, you ever did some shit with 12 right here? Like, nigga sitting right there, I'm over here on the phone, or I'm over here trying to sell a nigga some dope, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some bad shit. So, like, definitely it teaches you how to move. I said all that to say it teaches you how to move, how to read other people, how to read body language, how to figure out, you know what I'm saying? That shit's some bad shit. Like I said, it's the best thing that can happen to me. I don't know what other niggas went through when they went in prison, but what I went through was a learning experience and growth. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to just read niggas and how to understand people better. You know, have a better and be a lot more calmer and help me understand who I am and help me, you know, realize like, you know, like help me find myself in a way. You feel me?
So while you were locked up, what were some things you were doing to kind of take your mind off the outside world?
You know, not too much. I mean, I really had to cut a lot of people off. You know, like I cut a lot of people off. You know, it wasn't until like right before I was coming home that I actually started getting in like touch, like actually calling. Like I would like, you know, Baby Rock. That's my partner. That's my brother. You feel me? That's gang. Like he'll tell you like I call like once every 2 weeks. Like it got to the point to where like this they'd be like, hey, tell Karma to call me. Like, and like I love shit like that though. They show me where a nigga hard at. Like I had to cut a lot of people off though. Like so like I really just had a lot of time to focus on myself and just make where I was at my life at one point. Like, you know, like this is just what it is. I can't really focus on the outside world. This is what I'm doing. Cause you focus on the outside world, you're gonna make your time hard. So once I just started doing my time and just chilling, you know, with the gang members, man, free the gang members for real, you feel me? It just started going. Like you just start a routine, you know what I'm saying? And then just, you know, I got tatted. I like to get tatted. And yeah, you know, just punching. That's all that's going on in there. Where I was at, just tatted, punching, niggas smoking tone. You know what I'm saying? The hoes cool. They got some female guards there. They cool. They young. You know what I'm saying? Cool. The hoes cool. You know. But you know, freedom guys, man. I love them niggas, man. I made some brothers in there for shit show. I met some real ass niggas. Some niggas rather than the niggas I done known my whole life. You hear me?
So did anybody from your former circle like kind of switch up on you while you went inside?
Damn. But like, you know, yeah, hell yeah. You know, hell yeah, like, hell yeah. I don't really want to get too much into that shit because everybody as my niggas was rocking with me. Like my circle that was like my niggas, they was rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, I'm fucking with them, they fucking with me. But like, yeah, hell yeah. There's one person that switched up on me that I ain't never thought would switch, but I ain't really want to get into that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like when times get hard, that shit just show you who real, who solid, who fake, and that's what you got to be thankful for. You feel me?
Now, and I want to ask you this question because it's a common thing that's happening now, and rappers are getting locked up.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. I think more than before.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
Seeing that you're an artist yourself, coming up doing music. Obviously, you're from the streets. Is there do you change certain things about your music or how you move around?
Hell no. I can't change who I am. I can only move smarter and just pray that God got me. Like, I've tried so hard to change who I am and it just ain't never worked. But I know I've matured. I move a little different. You know what I'm saying? But I can't change me. Ain't nothing could change me. Ain't nothing could change me. Like, this life, you know? That's life. Ain't nothing could change me. Like, I was born like this. This is just who I am. And if they don't fuck with me, they don't like it, then fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Definitely ain't scared. Like, I know nigga. I know cops. None of that shit. Like, I don't know. I just know I can't change. Like, moral of the story is this me. I ain't ever gonna change.
Now, before you went in, like, what were some business stuff that got put a hold as far, you know, with your career?
Man, a lot was really already put on hold because I was on house arrest. But I was working with a little, like I had a little deal, nothing too crazy, nothing too major. I was working with somebody And that put that on hold because they kept always trying to get me to New York, trying to get me to LA, and I just couldn't go. And and I feel like if I could travel and branch out, that shit would have been like my exit route, my escape point. So that shit kind of fucked me up in that time around, because I'm a liability. That's what they look at me as. I was a liability. I was on house arrest. I was still having to go to court. I was still having to I just wasn't moving right, but they still believed in me. But, I feel like it fucked up the relationship a lot just because, like, damn, like, we done did this and that, and this young nigga can't stay out of trouble. He can't stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it fucked up, like, other business opportunities for me, bigger shit, the bigger picture. But, that's all in the past. I'm still young. I'm 21 years old. So much shit coming for me in the future. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know it is. Like, I just feel it,
What about the shows though? Like, how much of a bag, if you can, did you miss out with the house arrest situation?
Man, yeah, that shit sucked. Like, Bre Brick been on his shit. You know what I'm saying? So he was in the mix with all the big artists from Houston, just working, man. And he would just tell me like, yeah, bro, I got this, and this going on. Like, these people want to meet with you. These people want to work with you. And I'm like, well, hell yeah, like, I can't do nothing though. I can't leave. They wouldn't let me leave for none. I'm a liability. They say I'm a menace to society. But, like, that's the old me though. That shit old, man. That shit in the past. Like, we still working. You know what I'm saying? We still working. Like, I'm home. I don't got no warrants. I don't got no court dates. I don't got no cases pending. I ain't been able to say that shit. I'm not on house arrest, nigga. Like, I ain't been able to say that shit in years, man. Like, my parole straight. It's different from probation. I feel like I could actually do it. I believe in myself, and that's all I've been needing to do. So I feel like those business opportunities I missed out with for a reason. Everything happens in due time through God, you feel me? So, like, everything gonna fall back into play, man. Like, it's been falling back into place since I've been home, you hear me?
Man, I feel like it sucked too seeing you because it seemed like when you got locked up, San Antonio, the scene kind of even started. It's been booming like crazy, and I feel like you were one of those guys that probably could have definitely benefited from it. You know what I mean? But your situation kind of put that on pause for you, right?
Yeah.
Now, how do you view the scene though? Since you've been home, you know what I mean? Like, what do you think about it now?
I just feel like everybody need to put that female shit to the side and come together and stop being scared. I feel like people scared to work with other artists, and people that's the only way we gonna make it. That's the only fucking way. And you know what I'm saying? Like, put their differences to the side and just realize, man, that street shit cool, but it's either gonna end you up dead or in prison. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing San Antonio missing. There is a lot of talent out here for sure. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of talent out here. There's definitely a lot of potential. But, people just be on bullshit. They, like, it did start booming, though. I see other artists working. I see other artists doing good. It's just like, if you don't want to stay in the city, you want to make it out of Texas, man, you can't. You gotta branch out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta network. Man, I just feel like these other artists feel like they just, like, I don't know, just don't ever get full of yourself. Remain humble, or don't be, I don't know how to put it. That's the only thing San Antonio missing is San Antonio coming together. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? San Antonio actually coming together, like, But, everybody beef with everybody. I don't know how everybody beefing, ain't nobody dead yet, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to speak on that shit right there.
Perfect segment, too, and I'm just about to get into that. The street politics. Do you feel like that fucks up the scene the most? Do you feel like that?
Yeah. Because when it comes to this business shit, they don't want liabilities. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, like, you can't change who you are. Like, I can't change who I am. I done made my mistakes. I done fucked up. I done got caught up in the streets. But you also have to have, like, if you want to make it, like, you see all the, like, young thug, gangster, business mentality, though. Lil Baby, came through the hood, still go to the hood, business mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's rare that you see artists that, like, it's just rare. Like, only niggas I see that actually done did some crazy shit by themselves on some street nigga shit is Youngboy and Kodak. Other than that, like, like the street politics down here, like it's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all beefing over words, y'all beefing on the internet. Y'all going on Instagram and talking shit about this nigga, talking shit about that nigga, telling this nigga that, this nigga that. Like, ain't nobody even dying by this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, what are y'all beefing for? Y'all just talking. It's a big disagreement. Y'all are grown ass men. You know what I'm saying? I feel like niggas just need to learn to grow the fuck up, put their differences to the side, and let's make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Cause San Antonio got a lot of talent, but I don't see no young boys down here. I don't see no Kodaks down here. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody just need to come together and make this shit happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? And y'all can stay stuck in these streets, but I ain't. I done did my time. I done did it what y'all niggas rap about. You know what I'm saying? I done been in the mix. I done did all that. Been there, done that, and I'm just done. I got a business mentality. That's how I know I'm gonna grow further than these other niggas that want to stay stuck on social media and talk about the next man. You know what I'm saying? You can't just talk about the next man, bro. I don't know, man. Niggas are just weird these days, I guess. I don't know how to explain it.
Are you planning to leave the city eventually with, you know, everything that you've been through? You think that, you know, a fresh start would be good for you?
I don't want to leave San Antonio. Like, I know eventually I'm going to have to. But I'm always going to have a house down here. I love this city. I love the fans, the ones that stay with me and, like, still keep my name relevant even though I'm in and out of jail. Like, you know, I got to love the city, man. I love San Antonio. So I feel like, yeah, I leave, but I always still be sliding through your section.
Man, so, I mean... So who are some of the, you know, big artists that you plan on tapping in with, and not even from the city, but just outside the city that you want to work with now that you home? I
want to get outside the state. You know, like I want to get outside the state. Like I fuck with Peso. Peso a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just did some shit with Brick. You know, we gonna see how that shit go. You know, Walker a real nigga. My nigga Bre Brick tapped in with him. You know. Heard good things about him. I see what he's doing. His momentum going crazy. What he's doing is amazing. You know, especially on his own independent, that shit's amazing. That's definitely motivation to me. But as far as like, I want to elevate, man. I want to take this shit to the next level. Like, that's my goal. Like, I want to go worldwide with this shit and really like not forget where I came from and come to the hood still. Like, you know, like still be good in San Antonio. Like, I'm gonna be good anywhere I go. Like, I feel like, I look at it like this. When it's your time, it's your time. You can't stop that shit. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go. It's not, oh, he got caught lacking. Or, oh, this thing got set up by a hoe. Like, when it's your time to go. It's your time. You can't stop that shit. Like, I done been stabbed. I done been shot at. Niggas done caught me lacking. I done been shot at. Got into shootouts. Done did some dumb shit. And I'm still here. So, when it's your time, it's your time. So, I definitely want to elevate and grow up out the state and just still be good. You know, like, I'm always going to be in San Antonio. I ain't never leaving. I'm going to be in and out. Just making money, moves, and I'm always going to speak highly of the city.
Because, you know, seeing situations, you know, like, you know, Young Dolph or Mo3, you know, FBG Duck, you know, these dudes get in their own city.
Yeah.
Does that even kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of, I wouldn't say scare you, but kind of like, you know, just kind of have you think different on certain shit?
Yeah, I know niggas want me dead. So yeah, it made me think different. I know a lot of people want me dead. I know, definitely, like, I guess it's just never get comfortable with your surroundings. Never be too careful, never be too cautious. You know what I'm saying? If you know you're out there like that and you know, like, you know, and if you definitely got the money for it, like, that's how these other rappers survive. A lot of niggas think like, oh, having security makes you a bitch. Nah, you tripping. Like, yeah, like, you know, only nigga I done seen stay in this hood. And that's why I love the nigga, man. I love the nigga. I would love to work with him. I'd even sign a deal with him. It's Kodak Black. Like, on his birthday, he's in fucking Golden Acres. I think he's in 1800 in his old projects with his kid outside. You know what I'm saying? I don't know his background or who he got out there, but I know that, you know, like, that's just the goal. Like, these rappers know they in the mix. They know they arguing with other rappers that got money. Like, once a nigga got money, he got motion. So you definitely gotta, like, move the right way. You can't just move like it's good. Like, if you know, don't take threats lightly. You know what I'm saying? Move like you got motion. Move presidential. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. And that's where people fuck up at, because they feel like, oh, I'm good in my hood. I'm good. Anybody can get touched.
Nah, that is facts. That is facts. Like, and you brought up something good too, security, because a lot of artists, and I think it's they want to flex. You know, oh man, that's some you know, some pushy shit, that scary shit. Help security, I'm good, but the security is not necessarily there to protect you, but to help you stay out of trouble too. Something, you know what I mean? Like, you never know, a fan might, while you performing, might want to punch you and you gonna get sued. Yeah. So that now, speaking like, how are you in? Speaking of security, how are you in JB?
Oh, I just talked to bro. I really just talked to bro, like legit. Like yesterday, I was texting a lot. I tapped in with bro, like yeah, bro, we good. I don't got that's one of the fans for shit show. I fuck with him. I feel like he a genuine, he a real nigga. That's just how I feel. Like, you know, another security guard I fuck with tough, man. Like, you know, I gotta shout out my nigga Skate, real nigga. Love that nigga. Know he gonna die behind me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody around me that ain't gonna die behind me. Cause I know. And when I love my niggas, I'ma die behind them.
So since you've been home, what are some things besides music? Like, what's some things you've been doing to kind of just relax and you enjoy yourself? You know,
man, and get into this money and just, you know, you know, living my best life. You know, I'm finally single. You know, I'm like, I ain't in a toxic relationship no more. I'm finally single, so, you know, I'm exploring. The best words I can say is that I'm exploring other women.
Hey, man, get it how you live, man. So, I mean, how much music you got in the vault now? I know you've been working.
Yeah, man, I got some crazy shit. Like, I had just dropped Grimy, but I ain't really dropped Grimy as like, oh yeah, this how I'm coming in 2022. No. I don't want people to get that shit misconstrued. Like, I dropped Grimy because, like, I seen what the fuck the shit was doing, like, how much the fans wanted it. So, I really just dropped that, like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I got this in the vault. Let me drop this. But this is not, it ain't got nothing on what I got coming. Like, I'm about to drop, but I ain't dropping no first day out. To me, that shit just played out, you know what I'm saying?
And so, I you know, this is some more questions I want to ask you that we hear, you know, because this is your first home, you know, back home to interview. So, I mean, who you listening to, like, in the industry? You know, I know you brought up Kodak and stuff like that, but, like, who you bumping to now? You know, so anybody that you got put on since you've been out?
Yeah, Bre Brick. I went to Houston, and I went to Houston with my manager. My manager met with another plug out there, you know, and they had a meeting set up, and that the manager he met with works with Brick close, and Brick basically had just told me, like, oh, Karma's in Houston. So yeah, you know, I got on the phone with bro, and he was just like, hey, yeah, pull up to the house. Come through, pull up to the house. So I pulled up over there. Real nigga, I fuck with him. I feel like he a genuine nigga. I fuck with him for sure. And you know, I showed him my shit. You know, for sure, I know he working. You know, I could just tell what his mind state. I was just getting used to being home, so, you know, everything was still kind of happening fast and weird to me. But I could just, you know, and he showed me love, man. Like, he definitely got a name. Like, you know, he about to sign with Young Dolph. You know, like, that shit's crazy, especially for the Mexican culture. That shit's a big move. You know, he just kind of just like, yeah, come through, show me mad love, and we did a song together. And, you know, the song pretty hard to me.
Another good segue. The Mexican hip hop, not even, I want to say Mexican hip hop in general, but the Hispanics in hip hop are, it's like y'all thriving more than ever, man. Especially with, you know, with the help of pages like the Food Community, and shout out to them. You see guys like you said, Brick. You see guys like D Baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What the freak is his OT, Mexican OT? You know what I mean? how do you feel seeing that? You know what I'm saying, that the doors are finally opening for you.
I love that shit. I feel like they finally starting to respect us rapping in the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause there's a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? I feel like race don't stop none. Eminem showed that shit years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like with the food community, I feel like to me it's like the Mexican say cheese.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Like I work with the food community, meaning been working. You know, I fuck with the food community tough. You know what I'm saying? They show me love. I fuck with them. I see what they doing. I see the emotion they got. That's real. So man, like definitely, if you an upcoming Mexican artist, if I had to say invest your money anywhere, if on social media, because social media is just what's going on right now, I would invest your money with the food community. That's definitely gonna get you there. That's definitely like invest your money with them, man. They definitely got a good following, and they do got like scouts and a lot of shit watching their page for sure. So and as far as D Baby go, I don't know, bro. I've been in jail like when he had blown up. But I heard a lot about him. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really heard his music. I just heard a lot about him. You know, I heard he doing his thing, man. So that's live. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad to see that the doors are opening up. That shit's cool, man.
And I can't forget Peso. You know, he definitely, I can't forget
That's
Peso.
gang, man. That's my gang, man. I love that nigga, man. That's gang for sure.
Do you feel like over the years, I guess, I don't know what it is, you think like a lot of Hispanic rappers came with a bad stigma because it was like, I've always heard, man, they can't rap, like the music is trash. But I've never thought that personally, but it was a stereotypical, like, you know, Mexican can't rap, but it's like, nah,
it's not okay. So listen, like Peso, he's different. You know what I'm saying? To me, that nigga hard. Like to me, that nigga hard. Like I don't know how to put it. Like, and then one thing about this rap shit, niggas always gonna hate. You gonna have the fans. You gonna have the niggas that hate. If you don't got niggas talking shit about you or just then you doing something wrong. Definitely, I mean. He done made it a long way though. That's like one of the biggest artists in TSF, if not the biggest artist in TSF.
No,
so a nigga can say whatever the fuck they want about bro. A nigga say, oh yeah, that nigga suck. Oh yeah, this is net. But what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest Mexican artists. I feel like that was one of the biggest, besides SPM obviously, one of the biggest Mexican artists to like, hey. Like definitely has an influence in this shit in Texas for shit show. Real nigga, we locked in on some, gang ties, nigga. Not serious. I know niggas been getting Ricos and shit. Not serious, but like I fuck with bro, that's my brother, man. I cut for that nigga for shit show. And I'm just proud to see him and I'm ready to see what the future holds for that nigga. Just growth. I fuck with Peso, man. And like I said, niggas gon' hate. That's what's supposed to happen though. The 2022 is a new generation. Most of these females are the new niggas. Most of these niggas are the new bitches. Square business.
Most definitely. But man, look, I appreciate the interview, Karma. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see you out, man. It feels good to see you back home, man. I'm glad, you can, I won't even say pick up what you left off, but, just get a fresh start, man. You know what I'm saying? And just, fuck all the haters, fuck what these people talking about on social. Man, just stay focused at the end of the day, because you already had motion going, man. You know what I mean? So, I know Baby Rock said he got your ass locked in the studio, man. So
yeah, I know for sure.
Keep him in the studio, Baby Rock. And man, like I said, man, happy to see you home, man. And I wish nothing but the best for you.
I appreciate that, guy.
Any last words for the viewers out there?
Hey man, stay out the way, nigga. Stay dangerous. Get your money, man. It's Karma5hunnit, man. K5, man. I'm what your favorite rapper rap about, man. And if I was you, I'd just stay the fuck out my way.
All right, man. Well, you heard it first.